We play for keeps, Cuddy. You ain't heard about the Huddle fire with no with D-Lane. We tryna get it off the muscle. Walters caught the pick and ran it back without a tussle. Blow the whistle, coach is trying to get back to the huddle.
Welcome to the 510 Huddle podcast. It's your boy, Coach D-Lane, and it's your guy, Coach Zay's in the building today. How you doing today, Zay?
I'm doing good. That's why I do the intro.
I know. It don't feel right. It don't feel right when I do it, huh? I usually do it when it's my guest, but it didn't feel right. That didn't feel natural. We'll get it straight with John. But anyway, we're here today. I got a special guest, man. A little big bro of mine, old teammate of mine, Olympic gold medalist. The accolades going on. Got drafted, all Pac-12.
Yeah,
I got it written. The accolades just going on and on because my boy been doing it for a minute. But we got my guy, Oakland native, NBA player, Ivan Rabb in the building. How you doing, Iv?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm happy to be here with y'all, chopping it up, man. How y'all doing?
Man, living good, man. How you feeling, Zay?
Man, I'm doing great. Trying to bounce back from the Albo trip. But I'm feeling great.
He's out there. Yeah, huh?
Bachelor trip out there.
So it's what stays in Cabo. After Cabo, stay in Cabo, right?
There you go. There you go. Well, Ive, we want to get your basketball story today, man. You know, feel like you're a young legend out the town, so we definitely want to get that. But let's start with what you just had going on recently, and it was actually a camp for the kids in our community. How that go? And you actually teamed up with who to do it? Tell us a little. Antonio Davis. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so man, I actually always heard about Antonio Davis growing up because he was like one of the only other bigs that came out to town. He's from the West, but you know he came and made it to the league. So I mean, everything kind of came full circle, and I finally met him probably about two, 3 months ago.
Okay.
And then we just started talking. I was getting some advice about some business stuff, and man, we was like, we should do a camp. So long story short, one of our folks put it together. We kind of sat down and had the ideas, let them flow, and then eventually we had the camp, like you said, last Saturday. We had 60 kids come out to Willie Keys in West Oakland. Man, we put something special together for them. We had technology stuff with it, so we were showing them how to use different apps. Like this is an app that I'm partnered with. It's called Spark My Sport. It's like an AI type thing, but it's for the grassroots level. Basically giving them technology that they got in, that we use in the NBA or, you know, NFL athletes use and different things like that, but offering it to the younger kids or the younger generation just to level the playing field. So we had that going on. We had DJs. We introduced them to Kangen water. Just a little bit of everything, health, music, combine testing, obviously the basketball stuff. So it was special, bro. It felt good to give back. And then to really understand, I really got to see how smart all these kids are. Like, I felt like I was teaching some young geniuses, where they was running around like they athletic, but they was hella intelligent, hella creative. So it was dope. It was dope.
Can you touch a little bit more on our app? I work with an organization called Us in Tech. We help get more minorities into tech.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit more about that app? It sounds real interesting.
Yeah. So to kind of break it down in a different way, it'll be like, right now we're focusing on primarily basketball, but it literally is something that you have to get your coaches involved in. So you need your coaches or your trainers to record you while you're working out. And they'll basically point out areas where you might be overcompensating, let's say on the knees or just everything, elbows out on the jumper. But that's one of the the few things it does. It tracks all your makes, your misses, your shooting mechanics, man, everything. And it has a database for agents. Like it's going to be very well rounded. We want to make it so like a lot of people can use it. You can use it for different things. But the dopest part is, bro, let's say y'all working out. Eventually, like I said, it's going to get to football. Y'all working out. You could upload the film ASAP and share it to your clients or share it to your players or the parents. And it's something that, like I said, we got to practice today and tonight. We could be watching it in the living room, breaking it down. And you can have your coach like narrate it through audio or through text. It's like it's cool, man. It's like all those training apps in one.
That sounds amazing. It's like the next level, like Huddle. Like Huddle can be seen anywhere now.
And y'all using this already on the pro level, is what you're saying, Osh?
Yeah, but in different ways though. Like normally it's one or two things. Like they track your heart rate.
Yeah.
But they don't do the biometrics.
Yeah.
So this is everything in one. But obviously they rolling it out little by little, like bit by bit. But all the technology is there. These people they could put anything you could imagine in there. They got heat sensors.
Wow. Gotcha.
How much, like I said, how much pressure you putting on one side of your body. It's crazy, bro. And we want to show the kids this because this is the new world they living in. They got to grow up with this technology. So if we can get it to them for free or however it work out, I want to make sure that I do at least try to do my part and bring it to them, you know?
Yeah, that's how you got to partner with like AAU teams or school districts or something. Yeah. That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
You while we're talking about let's stay in this space a little bit with tech and everything. And are you invested at all into this app and tech at all, or what's some of the investments you already got going on? I know your mom got the restaurant and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I know you real sharp with your money. You're not out here looking like Lulu Dum Dum or whatever with your money. You handle your business for sure. So what's some things you got going on that you can speak on, bro?
Yeah, I can speak on for tech wise. Like I said, I'm gonna be a part of the process with the Spark My Sport app, potentially being on the board for it. And that's big, bro, because I wasn't even expecting this. I was learning about tech, but I wasn't expecting to be in a room with these people. So that obviously, and then I do like real estate, like group real estate. So I just partner with people doing that.
Gotcha.
But between those two, those are the main things. Obviously, crypto. I spent a lot of time trying to study that and learn how to use it. And then anything I feel like I'm learning, bro, I put it up on social media, bro, because I know people like look up to me and they pay attention to what I'm doing. So I just put it up. Like I ain't scared to like, man, what are you into now? I was like, bro, oh well, if you don't like it, skip it. But I'm putting it. I gotta share it. You gotta share it. So
can't go wrong with real estate, tech, or crypto. Those three.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, would you so my guy's in the NBA, man. Would you believe I started over him as a kid?
No, never that.
You don't believe that shit?
For real? I didn't know that.
Yeah, my back was my little bro, man.
Yeah,
with Coach Mike and what's my Coach Von Dad? What's my boy name? Coach Bill? Nah, it was his name. I can't think of his name.
Coach George.
Coach George. We can't do Coach George like that. Coach George gave us some more first post move.
Yeah. Coach George is a real one. I seen him in the airport probably like a year and a half ago, bro. We chopped it up for like 20 minutes. Like he was just coaching us.
Yeah, my boy Vaughn. You see my boy Vaughn on his model tip now, man. He looking sharp.
I seen him start. Yeah.
Man, I chopped myself. Mike, you know, little Mike came to high school with me up at Castro, man. I bang Mike probably every day to hoop. Castro, we'll be in the gym. He'll walk in with his jeans on. They laughing, he's short. They don't think he can play. I'm just looking at everybody like, bruh, he was Clay before Clay. Stop playing with my boy. Hey, he like that.
He really is, bro. He just put it down, but he was cold.
Come on, man. Them 3D, man. Let's talk about them years, man. That 3D team, that 3D baller team we had, man. We had some boys on that team, man. Yep. I remember me. It wasn't just me. You, Keith. Nobody could catch a pass from Red. The way that boy was throwing them dimes, he was throwing high.
Red was ahead of his time, bro. He was ahead of his time, like.
Way ahead of his time.
Always the coldest. I tell people to this day, Red was the coldest. He just
lefty too. Huh? Lefty cold.
Lefty had a jumper at a young age, bro.
So with D-Lane starting over you, when did you realize?
And I've been the same size. I haven't grew. He sprouted up. I haven't grew.
So we're similar. I was same size in 8th grade. I used to be taller than stop. Yeah. When did you realize, like, man, I might have a shot to make it? At what age? Yeah.
I think I don't know, probably like 8th grade for real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like 8th grade, I just knew I was going. Okay. I just knew I was going, and that was my goal. I'm like, I'm gonna go.
Was it like a moment, or was it camp, a game, or you just the more your mindset changed at that age?
I think my mindset changed. I think I just started having big games. Okay. It's like I always had. Well, I didn't always have that feel. Like you said, I couldn't catch no passes from Red or everybody, but. I just slowly, I started getting better, and then I just took a leap. Yeah. I don't know where it came from, because I was working out on the side of the house, bro. I wasn't doing nothing special. But I always had a ball in my hand. I started dribbling up and down
My boy for sure used to keep a ball in his hand.
Yeah, I always had a ball in my hand. Yeah. So
what you miss most about those days, man? Because I tell my friends all the time, like I felt like we was the Warriors before the Warriors.
Yeah, we was though.
We was like a small, like I said, bro. I was damn near like our 4 or our 5. And we was playing small ball way before anybody was playing small ball, just running teams out the gym.
We was. I don't know, bro. I think my favorite part was just traveling.
Yeah.
Traveling. We'd be on the road. We just arguing, laughing. You know, we just had a brotherhood. We was together for years though. It wasn't really like it was a 1-year thing and guys was coming in and out. We had the same team for a minute. So
yeah,
we kind of grew up together for a minute.
Definitely, man. Let's kind of get into it. We already started with your basketball career, but let's keep going. We like to ask most our hoopers this first question. We like to ask our hoopers, who was the first person to bust your ass that you can remember?
First question.
In the league?
Nah, we're gonna get to the league. We talking about when you was a youngster. Yeah, who was the first person to bust your ass?
I don't know. I really don't remember getting served like that. Like,
yeah.
I feel like I always kind of got up for them big matchups, and then nobody was really. I always lead a matchup like, bro, you ain't even like that.
Yeah.
So through high school as well, there was one dude like, damn, he's a little different.
Nothing stick out.
Nothing stick out. What about he was gone already though when you got there? You played with Junior, but B-Ash was gone already, right?
He was gone.
He was gone.
I watched. That's more my class.
Man, so I got you. So I think you hit it right on the head, because you was with the Soldiers 8th grade year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that whole summer I was gone, and I was playing football, and I think I came back, and y'all had a tournament. It was somewhere out in El Cerrito, somewhere in that area. That's back. This back when Lil P had the high top.
Yeah.
Lil P had the little dyed up high top. I just remember walking in the gym. I was like, look at my bro Ive, you feel me? Big tall Ive out there. He walked on the court and he's serving shit.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like a whole different Ivan. Like I said, I've been going the whole summer from the hoop scene. I'm playing football. I come back I'm in the gym. I'm like, Pete throwing them oops, him and Pete going crazy. I'm like, what's going on? Like,
bro,
my boy just took a major leap, man.
Yeah. For real though, we was in the gym. We used to be at Bush Ride. Like that's when Rossi was taking us different gyms. We was working at Bush Ride. Me, Pete, Leo, Sheree used to come up there, but we was just working.
Yeah.
For that spurt, and then we all just kind of took off.
Okay, all right. So in the NBA, who's the first person who was like, okay, he's going to work?
Mark.
He said no one busts him.
I got you. So yeah, let's say the league. Then. Who was the first person to bust your ass in the league?
Oh, I ain't gonna say nobody did. I'm saying nothing come to my mind in high school though. I ain't gonna say it didn't.
I gave Ivan quick 15.
Nah, for real. In the league, I'm gonna say Mark Gasol. He was on my team, bro. And,
crafty.
He a killer though.
Yeah.
He like you say, he crafty. So I was watching him. For a minute, I didn't get on the court though. I was just like, damn, I'm on the side watching. But we'd play once. But he just had game, bro. It was nice. He was slow. He was just quick. He had a jab, step back. He shooting mid ranges. He shooting threes. He passing that shit. So he was just comfortable out there. He was comfortable, and that make the biggest difference.
My bad. Since you always been like, tall, kind of skinny and lanky, tall, skinny, lanky cat. What did you take that first year coming into the league? As far as your body and, banging down there with those other these grown-ass men now, you finally in the league. What did you have to do, and did you make any type of transitions to your body or your workout regimen from year 1 to year 2 in the league?
Yeah, I'd say from year 1 to year 2, like you said, I was too skinny, so I just really had to do whatever they asked me, bro. I was just like, I started to get serious about drinking my protein, like little stuff like that, stuff that just you got to be a pro about. But I still didn't get it though. I was there like, all right, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but like I didn't have no solid routine.
What about both of y'all? Did y'all not? I was one of those guys that didn't really take stretching serious till I got to college. Was y'all like that?
Remember I broke my back young, so I had to start shit.
Okay, you knew what time.
I gotta ask you, it's crazy. Like every time we talk to hoopers, it's like something with the weight room. Do you think it's the culture of hoop? Because football players, we use 15 pounds also got it. You think it's more the culture?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Spend more time, I'm gonna spend more time on my skill than in the weight room. You think it's more of that?
I think that play a part of it because we really is on the court like working on your skill. That's we gym rats. Y'all on the field like I think it's more balanced there.
True.
But the good ones in the league, bro, they find a way to. I don't know. They might have a personal trainer or something like that.
I can see it being
You seem like Giannis growth over growth.
for sure.
But also know when you're in Lancaster and taller, you're 6'10", 6'11", right? Yeah, it's hard. I know it's super hard to put on weight. Like KD talked about it. Like he's tried everything to put on weight.
And that's what I was just about to say. Putting on weight and then keeping on weight throughout the season. Because I was gonna say, basketball players, you got things like they run up and down the court. They sweat and burn calories and weight a lot more than we do. So I know it's harder to maintain the weight during the season, right?
Y'all on the road more.
Yep.
You might be on the road for one day, then we flying back home.
Yeah, no, we on that road.
Yeah.
But I was about to say, bro, like I'm young with a fast metabolism. All that shit I just ate. 2 hours, bro. Between you eat right before practice and you get tape, you live, you do all that shit, bro. By the time I get on the court, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And then they talking about like they giving us bars like dip stuff like that. I'm like, this is not gonna do nothing for me, bro. I'm starving. I'm like your stomach growling. So and we running the whole time.
Yeah.
So that I think
it's worse in college. I know y'all remember them college days, just working out all day, getting them 1, 2, 3 meals, 3 meals a day, and being hungry in between time.
Ain't no rules. You practicing how long you practice.
Yeah.
We kind of all over the place, but I wanted to get back to your high school career because my guy won 2 NorCal state championships and 1 state title. Let's talk about that those years at Bishop Odell. We had your former high school head coach on a few months back, Coach Lou, one of my old coaches and old teachers from middle school. How much did Lou have an impact on your life and on your game, the development of your game, and speak about those Bishop Odell years a little bit?
Yeah, I'll say, first of all, like he had a huge impact on my life. Because I didn't even know what Bishop Odell was until I met Coach Lou. So, I mean, when I met him, he like telling me I should look at the school, but I had never heard of it. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna look at it. Same thing, like, I'm gonna look at it. I ended up going up there, bro, and I was like, it was a culture shock. Bro, I felt like the teachers cared. They was holding us accountable. All that shit was kind of like, it felt like it was too much my freshman year. It was, we in the gym all day. We got study hall 7 days a week. But Coach Lou was just on us because he wanted us to be good, on and off the court. But all that stuff translated because we had discipline. We learned that freshman year. Obviously, we had to get better over the years, but like we was on the team. And I remember him my freshman year. He was like, bro, he was telling me I might be playing freshman. Yeah. I'm like, bro, I'm not playing. Ain't no way I'm playing freshman. I didn't come up here to do that. Like, But I don't know. We had open gyms, but I mean, I remember junior was up there, and I just couldn't score. Yeah, I couldn't score, and I'm like, bro, what is this? I'm feeling hella weak. Yeah, and I started getting my rhythm. You feel me? Yeah.
Junior had good side. Like Lane, he for sure had the height, but he had good weight on him too for a high school cat.
Oh yeah, he already had like a college body.
Yeah.
What are you more proud of? Your it might be the same question, but winning state titles or being the winningest player in Odell history?
That state title.
Yeah. I can't take that away.
That's
what's one felt better?
Which what? I only won 1 state title.
Oh, I thought you guys won 2.
He won 2 NorCals.
Okay, yeah.
2 NorCals. Okay,
I thought y'all won 2 titles. Yeah.
You remember how y'all beat us your freshman year? Oh, CV at home. It was at CV.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Was it JJ?
Huh?
JJ hit the game winner. You remember?
JJ pulled up. Yeah.
Bruh, it was an inbound play.
It's my class.
Yeah, it was all I remember. Bro, I brought out the foam daddies on them too. I had them pink, lime green pennies.
Clean.
I was clean. I was fresh out there, baby. What you mean? I came out with them one. I had them pennies. But nah, man, it was like an inbound play, and all I remember is Dawson ass going act. He trying to flop. Dawson tried to do a flop and let JJ push off.
He's small. He got.
Man, I don't know what I gotta get Dawson.
Coldest pull up, bro. Pull up at the elbow. Wow. Game.
Wow. At the buzzer. Wow, nobody thought we was gonna beat them. We on their helmet. We was winning. They come back. JJ hit the game winner. We sick in the locker room. Bro.
It was the best games though. We played CV or B High, or SL too.
SL be lit.
Always the game. I mean, even my class. I graduated 2012. Odell SL. I went to SL first. I'm like, I'm there. Oh, B High game. I'm there.
Yeah.
C game there. Yeah. Shit, Mac when I was younger, Mac Powell. Those are the games.
Yeah. Man, tell me how important to a big man's career overall, when we're looking at like in a bigger picture, how important is having like that solid point guard? Because I'm thinking about it just now as we talking, I'm like, man, I've had some great point guards like throughout his career, just starting young. You know, with Vine and Chris and Mike. Then we worked to the Soldiers with P with Paris. Then you had Juwan in Paris right at Bishop O'Dowd, and you played with P at Cal. Like, talk about that. How important, you know, is having that point guard for the big man?
I think it's everything because you only really like if you don't have a relationship with your point guard, you just really out there. So that could change your whole career in terms of the way you play. If you don't have a relationship, or you're not getting that pocket pass for the easy ones, they're not throwing you lobs. You just kind of out there set screens and running. So I think for all the bigs out there who might be listening, like you definitely got to have those conversations with your point guard. That got to be like your best friend because that's where you get your money at. You eating off they play a lot of times. They feeding you. So that's everything. You got to pay attention to that and watch that film and all that.
Name some of your hoop influences for us growing up. Who's some of your hoop influences?
KG, Tim Duncan, Kevin Durant, Melo. I say that's probably it.
Okay. I got a good one right here that I want to ask because you already touched on Coach Lou earlier. I know he don't play that shit. And my question actually was AAU or high school ball. But now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I don't remember seeing you play AAU ball when you was in high school. Did you? And how what was Coach Lou's feelings on AAU ball at the time? Because we know that's a big discussion right there.
Man, I played for the Soldiers in high school, so.
Okay, so you was still playing with them. Okay. I'm tripping.
I played with them, and Coach Lou he wasn't really feeling that a lot of times because we was missing the practice time.
Yeah.
And Lou wanted to have us up there at the gym all day, like we playing open gym, so he used to be hot. But I mean, he had to start understanding because I was doing my route was different. I was moving around. I'm going across the country, going USA. So I mean, it's something we had to talk about. Our communication had to be on point, but for everybody else though, he wasn't having it.
But what scene did you prefer, or what did you prefer playing in?
I liked playing for. No.
Cause he like, damn, my Soldier team was stacked. He just had to think about that. He was like, hold on. He was like, I wanted to get a state title, but that Soldier team was stacked.
He almost said hella quick. He said, "Whoa, hold on."
Yeah, hold on.
All right, tell me who's that your starting five, your senior summer going in, your senior year. Who's y'all starting five with the Soldiers?
My junior year, we wasn't that good though.
Oh, y'all wasn't? All right, give me your Soldier.
We was good on paper. But like we wasn't really that. We wasn't like that.
Okay.
But we had pros though. So it's me, Big Zim, Steven Zimmerman. He play overseas right now. He played for the Magic. We had Chemezi me too.
Okay.
He played for the Kings last year. Another big. So that's three bigs. Us three.
Okay.
We had Jordan Ford.
Okay.
He got drafted.
Was Gabe on that team?
Gabe wasn't on. Gabe I had already graduated. He was on the year before.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. We had Oscar. Oscar Frere was on there.
Okay. Oh yeah. RP, Big O
RP,
family right there. Yeah. RP.
We had Bernard B. Ward.
B. Ward. Okay, little bro. Little B.
Tyrell. Yeah.
Okay, Tyrell. I just seen T a couple weeks ago. Okay.
Yeah, he came up there on Saturday. Both of them came up there on Saturday.
Okay.
So they camp. Who am I missing?
P was on that team, right? Or no?
Nah, P was on Dream Vision.
Got you. Okay. Who? Okay.
Max Hazard, Rex Fluger. I'm naming the whole team. We do a starting five. I don't even remember, bro.
No, you good. So you it sounds like you picking AAU.
Yeah. I don't know. We won though. We won.
The face said it all. The face
said it all. You calling on yourself, man.
I think I had more fun. Like traveling all that way. You can't replace that.
Especially, I think when you're young, that's different. I'm traveling over for the first time, and so yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. How was the recruitment for you going in high school? And how did you ultimately settle on Cal?
So recruitment was it was a cool process, bro. Like you can't really prepare for that because I feel like I had so many coaches pull me in different directions with like telling me stuff you don't really know who to believe, who's telling you the truth. But bro, I kind of just had to go with my gut with all that. I didn't want to always go to the biggest schools because I just know how that already went. So I don't know. My final four was UCLA, Arizona, Kentucky, and Cal. And I think the fact that Cal had an all-black coaching staff played a big role for me because it just I was my whole life I've been coached by black coaches, so it was just
Coach Martin, right? It was Coach Martin, right?
Yeah, Coach Martin. Yep, Coach CM. But everybody else, they all did a great job, bro. They came out to Cali. They met with us at the house. I went out there and visited. I did all that, but I think the fact that, like I said, it was all black staff. The school wise, that was number one public school in the country. I wasn't really thinking about that at the time, but it sounds good now.
Yeah, he's like, okay, add it in there.
Yeah. And then I saw the squad we had already. So I'm like, I'm doing hella recruiting. I'm recruiting Jalen. I'm recruiting, I don't know if y'all know who Caleb Swanigan is.
Jabari was already there, right?
Jabari was already there. Yep. Jabari was there. So I was recruiting and I seen who we had. I'm like, we come together perfect. We just got
At this point, before you finish, at this point, like senior year, picking your college or whatever, do you have those NBA dreams, or do you even feel like within yourself, like I could make it there, I could play on that level? Because I feel like if you did, I feel like you might have, or the typical cat would have took the Kentucky or the Arizona, the school that's probably kind of known for putting out hoopers at that time and moment, but you chose a different route to stay at home and play at Cal.
What you mean, Jason King went to
No, I know. I'm talking about as of late, though. We don't look at Cal basketball. Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't do nothing typical, bro. Even my visits, they try to get us to go on the same visit with 12 other recruits. I'm like, y'all not gonna get me like that, because if you send everybody to your best event, they gonna sell you on what they got a big ass midnight madness, all that. I'm like, I'm not going for that, because you're not even gonna have time to sit down and talk with your coaches or the squad. Like everybody out there just partying and all that, which is cool. I missed out on that. That would have been fun, but like I didn't want to do that. So even when like heading into college, I knew, bro, everything was mapped out perfect for me to go to the league. Like you said, I had did the McDonald's game. Normally guys who do that game, it's like you take care of your business for 1 year, you can go. So I don't know. I just kind of just stayed focused on what I had going on, and I didn't really let all that outside noise get to me. And I just kept doing what I was doing, and it just happened.
And while you were in college, what was your favorite hoop moment at Cal?
My favorite hoop moment, my first year we went 18-0 at the crib, 18-0. So all the games was after like the first 7-8 games, they were sold out.
You did have the baby paying attention to Cal basketball. I was away at college, like, oh, Cal, let me see what's going on.
I only watched it because my boy was playing. I was like, nobody watched Cal basketball. That's what I was trying to tell you. You talking about J Kidd? That's the '90s. Name me a hooper before Jabari Bird got there. I can't think of a hooper from Cal.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like in hoop, right, specifically in college hoop, it doesn't really matter where you go. Look, Wiseman went to Memphis, right, because of the coach, right? He still went number 2 overall. I feel like in hoop, if you're that guy, you just go D1. I feel like you take care of. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I just feel like in football, I feel like it really matters a lot, bro, because you can get hidden at a program. Yeah. You can't be a 5-star, go to some D1, lower D1. You might be forgotten. So,
gotcha.
That's crazy. Yeah, but no, that's real. You go there, if your stuff already set up, they gonna find you, bro. So it's like you go out there, handle your business, play hard. Don't get too frustrated depending on where you go. Just you set.
This is a question I have for just more of the hoop scene. Why don't you think a lot of top West Coast guys go to Gonzaga?
I don't know.
Because I feel like that's our best West Coast hoop school. You know what I think? When I think hoops, I think Gonzaga West Coast.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Last couple.
Gonzaga, Washington, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed
to. I didn't know that.
Yeah, All right. But yeah, I mean, they always,
They starting to figure it out now though. Like I think the past 2 seasons, they getting them high recruits because they know they got a great coach, great program. You go there, like you said, take care of your business, and you out. So, I don't know.
It is cold though, so you got
there's nothing to do, bro. They want to go. They want to come to Cali or something and party and do all that.
They must not be close to Washington State like your boy Trout was.
Yeah, Idaho was close to Washington. I don't know. I think, but it's not that far from Washington State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We had a guest on last night who went to Idaho, and he says real close to Washington State. He used to be at Washington State every day.
He said he was on campus more at Washington State than he was at Idaho.
Damn. I mean, we flew into Washington State, bro. There wasn't nothing out there. I'm like, damn. Yeah.
My bro played out there though, football out there. They said that made it seem like it was lit out there. It's probably more of a football school party. Okay.
It says like the town shut down football games. Every game sold out. Yeah. Because Andre ran track there too.
Got you.
Yeah.
So, after a big freshman year, where you get all Pac-12 honors and whatnot, they're talking about the lottery. You potentially might be a lottery draft pick. What made you want to go back to school? One, and then two, when did you know your time was up at Cal?
Yeah, one, I knew I wasn't ready to go. I didn't have no solid routine. Still, I was there. I was doing what they asked me to do, but I still didn't know how to work like a pro. You leave from college where they push you to go into the league where they just tell you what to do. If you don't push yourself, they're gonna find somebody else. So I kind of seen that, and I'm just like, I'm not ready yet. It was simple for me, but everybody else expected me to go. But they also don't understand how the agents will push certain stuff like that. Like a lot of times they say you're a lottery pick or you first round, whatever it is. It's not really, that might not be the fact. It's just somebody paying somebody else to say that.
Mm.
You know, so, and they trying to get you to come sign with them. So that's how that go.
Makes sense.
And then, so year two, I just felt like, I was getting triple team at Cal, bro. It was like, it's time to go. I felt like I couldn't really get that much better. I was just ready to take that jump for real.
Okay.
So after moving on from Cal, how was that draft day moment, getting your name called?
Man, I was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really know what to expect. I had some great workouts. I had some great team workouts. But I also had got hurt during the pre-draft, like spraining my ankle, high ankle sprain, low ankle sprain at the same time. So I had to miss like 10 workouts back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really know my range like that. I was hearing stuff, but you don't know until they call your name. So when I got my name called, it just felt like it was like I realized everything that I had did from like elementary school to high school, college, all that shit kind of just flashed before my eyes. And it's like, damn, bro, I've been waiting on this, but it's finally
here. Yeah, you did that shit.
Yeah, so I just felt it hit me. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Or I thought it hit me. It really didn't hit me until I got the summer league, and I'm like, damn, this shit crazy.
Did they trade you that night? Because I was gonna also ask you. I know that experience had to been one of a kind, crazy for you. Because I know you got traded, but was it that night? Because I know, so you got drafted by the Magic, right? And then they traded you to the Grizzlies. But was it that night?
It was that same night, yep.
Okay,
but they
so
traded the pick. They traded the pick, so I really didn't know that was going on. They just put me on the phone with somebody. I'm like, I'm barely can hear what they saying. Everybody screaming. I'm just like, all right, yeah. We going to Memphis, bro.
Yeah.
I never worked out for them. So
that's the crazy. Okay.
So, yeah.
Were they one of the workouts that you missed, or you just didn't even have them lined up?
They didn't put me on the schedule or nothing. So
what about the Warriors? Did the crib even work you out?
They said they was trying to get me. They had took Jordan Bell a couple picks after, and it was like they was hoping that I slid to them.
Okay.
They told me that on the plane. I was on the plane or about to get on the plane going to Vegas.
Did you go to the NBA combine draft or the combine they be having?
Yeah.
Who was, besides you just named one, Bill, who was some other bigs that you remember from your class that was in your class?
Laurie Markkinen,
Taylor
Swanigan, Zach Collins. We had a lot of bigs in that draft.
Zach just got paid. That's the boy from the Hawks, right?
No. Zach Collins he was in Portland with Dame.
Okay. I'm confused.
It's funny.
Who's the Collins kid in
It's John Collins.
Sean Collins. Okay,
it's funny. NBA teams do something like NFL. You know, NFL teams won't work out guys because they want them and they want to keep it off the radar.
I can see that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Any rookie hazing or any rookie prank got pulled on you, man?
Nah. And I was hella cool. With all the guys too. But I don't know.
That's a vet team, right? For the most part, that was a vet team, right? Yeah, Mike Conley, Gasol,
Tyreke Evans, Mario Chalmers.
Oh, hey, you was with Ty Evans? He was one of my favorite players growing up, bro. How was he?
He was solid, bro. He was solid. That was his locker was right next to mine. So he let me take his Maybach, bro, to go to the dealership to go see how far I wanted. I'm like, I was just playing when we started getting cool. I was just playing. I'm like, bro, let me take the Bentley. I asked for the Bentley. He was like, no, Kobe got the Bentley. That was my other teammate. He was a rookie. He was like, you take the Maybach.
Hey.
Huh? Bro, he left the keys for me at the hotel, not the hotel, but his apartment.
Yeah.
Bro, pushing the Maybach. I'm like, I ain't finna hit nothing. I'm whipping it though, but I ain't trying to do too much. But
hey, one scratch is 100.
Man. Hey, earlier you mentioned that you didn't go to the next level right away from college to you didn't make that college to the NBA jump right away because you feel like you wasn't ready or to work like a pro, or you didn't figure it out yet how to work like a pro. So far in your time being in the pros, have you seen a guy, or can you name us a guy that you've seen where you like, man, that dude work, like he in the gym, or a guy that you admire just the work that he puts in?
Mm-hmm. I think all the guys that you see that stars, bro, I can like really point out the fact that they got everything in order. So I'm gonna use Marcus Gasol. We the same position. Like he really paid attention to his body. Like he was a guy who was in the weight room every day in the morning, and then he'll come back after practice to get some more maintenance work in. He had a chef. He had he did his pre-practice workout every day. He getting shots up, ball handling, passing, all that, and then come back after practice. So it was really more than anything. I learned that it was just about being consistent and on your good days and your bad days. You can't feel like you had a great game and come in and just like, all right, I'm gonna chill today. I'm sore. You can't do that. But my rookie year, bro, it was kind of weird because I had a lot of, like I said, I had vets, I had different players, but like Mike was hurt. Mark was there, but it was kind of like Mark wasn't. He was kind of checked out a little bit because his guy, his PG wasn't there. So I was kind of learning, but like it just wasn't that high level stuff. It was kind of like I'm studying, I'm watching the other older guys, but they not really.
Who was Evans? Was Evans your vet? Who was your vet?
My vet was like Mark and Ben McLemore and JaMychal Green.
Green. Ben was nice. So I remember Ben. Yeah. Ben went to Kansas. I remember Ben from Kansas. Yeah. Ben nice. And he got bounced.
Yeah. He got strapped too.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, bro, it's just being consistent.
Okay. What was your welcome to the NBA moment? Like, were you like, man, I'm in this? I guess you kind of said earlier with the draft, but like, do you have another moment where you're like, man, I'm really here? Like, this shit is real.
I had a couple of them, bro. Like,
fire them off. Go ahead.
First checking the first game.
Who was your first game against?
My first game I really played was against the Knicks.
Okay.
It was against the Knicks. I had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and I was like, I'm here. But in his cancer, bro, that was one of my first welcome to the NBA moments, bro. He put me on the block, and I'm like I'm just in the way where I'm lifting. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Bro, that nigga put me on the block and did a spin move and hooked me. Like, get out the way.
Yeah, that's that European strength, man. He got that overseas strength.
But I had to go back at it.
Turkey, that's the overseas strength.
Yeah, overseas strength. That's the overseas strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was one of them. Let me see what else I got. But like I said, 8-4 that game, so I'm feeling good. My second one was I started against the Spurs. That was my rookie year too. I had a start.
Aldridge was playing?
No, he was in Portland.
He was in Portland at that time?
He was there.
Is it?
Yeah, okay.
Antonio, I think.
He was 3 years.
Yeah, okay. Best trash talk. Go ahead.
Bars. LaMarcus Aldridge, we were just talking about that today. Him, Vucevic he played for Chicago now. Cat. Them three right there, they raw. And that's just fives. The fours is a different game, but the fives, they all tough. They hella skill. They do a little bit of everything.
Yeah. We had you know Cam, right, Oliver? You know Cam. Yeah, family. That's family. We had Cam on a couple of months back. His pod dropped already too. I remember he was saying something similar about today's big man when he was like, man, like at the next level, they ain't really looking for you to just sit on the block and put your back against the block no more. Like, can you bring the ball up? Can you dribble? Can you shoot a little bit? Can you space the floor out? And then they just want you to run and jump and dunk.
Yeah, that's it. But my situation was weird, bro, because my first year they wanted me to be on the block. It was like, you got footwork, you can finish. We want you to just finish around the basket, run hard, rebound. Because they couldn't keep me off the offensive glass. I knew that my first year in the league.
Yeah.
So they was like, do that. But my second year, it was like, okay, we want you to start shooting threes a little bit. We moving you around. So every year going into the summer, they would tell me to work on something. And then when I got to the actual when the season started, it was like, no, we want you to do this now. So it was kind of like, damn, bro, like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually they was like, space the floor, run, bring the ball up. So I got more freedom as I started playing better.
Okay. Best trash talker you encounter or just seen on the NBA level?
Pat Bev or Jerry Stackhouse.
Have you talking that shit?
He talk that shit, bro. He talk that shit like, but Stack, he coached
as a coach or as a player, like towards the end of his career. As a coach, I thought
he was one of my coaches my second year.
Okay.
He talk crazy. He talk crazy. All the OGs got crazy. They talk crazy, bro. I like listening to it because I'm like, all right, yeah, I see what they're gonna try to say. They'll try to get in your head and shit, but it's solid.
Okay.
So I know you've been getting you signed on to the G League team this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you still with that same team?
No, I'm not with that same team right now.
Okay.
I ain't decided to play for nobody right now. Not yet.
Okay. So it's right in the middle of that transition.
Yeah.
Got it.
Give me your favorite NBA city to travel to.
Good one.
Yeah, bro.
It's probably an on-camera one and an off-camera one for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Toronto,
Okay.
DC.
Chocolate City.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Miami. It's a long list, bro. Miami. New York. And Portland.
Portland.
Okay.
Oh yeah. See, Portland's underrated. I'll be going up there a lot.
I still ain't been out there. I gotta get out.
I told you, Portland has the most strip clubs on the West Coast. People don't know that.
For real? I ain't know that.
Yeah. Why you think Drake and Travis always going to Portland?
Yeah. I didn't hear no Atlanta in there, so I guess you don't be going to getting them sweet lemon pepper loos.
I forgot, bro. I forgot.
Yeah, can't forget about none of them sweet lemon peppers, man.
Yeah.
So
I was in Memphis, but I went tripping over no wings, bro. We had
you love pretty much Toronto down to Miami. Love it.
Toronto down to Miami. You can't lose, bro. To be honest.
How was Memphis though? How was Memphis? Just the city there.
The city, bro. I'm being honest. Like it wasn't really nothing to do. After you go to Beale Street, and then you go to after you go to Beale Street, bro, it's not much to do socially. But like it's a lot of cool down to earth people out there, bro. I met some solid people who I still talk to this day. Just kind hearted people. But it reminded me, the city, the way it looked, it reminded me of Oakland a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it reminded me of Oakland. Yeah.
How far?
I mean, I heard Memphis is great for their barbecue. Is their food like legit like that?
I was more on their wings. I wasn't a big fan of the barbecue, but the wings, like they had this spot called Chains, my OG Lafayette, he owned that spot. Okay. They got this flavor called Honey Hot or Honey Gold. Right. All the time, bro.
I'm a wing, man. I'm going to check that out. I love some good wings, man. Yeah. What how far is that from Nashville?
Like 3 hours.
Okay, because I heard Nashville's kind of, uprising. I heard it's budding over there.
That's the more bigger city in Tennessee.
Yeah, it's the bigger city. Okay. But it's different, though. That's like a country city, though. That's like,
okay.
So it's still a different
scene. It's a whole different scene.
So you say Memphis is more black people and Nashville is more white people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. All right. Hey, who in your rotation right now, man? Who's somebody like who you be listening to? All right, like who on the pregame list, man? Who in the rotation right now?
Always got Nip on there.
Gotta have Nip. RP Nip.
Babyface Ray.
Okay.
Dirk.
Flavor. Dirk. Yo, he be hating on Dirk, yo. I'm
gonna keep it real though, bro.
Hating on Dirk, yo.
Dirk really raw.
Dirk raw. I tell you, I listen to him.
You gotta re-listen to him, but I'm still on his older shit though. I'm not really. The new stuff is cool, but it ain't the same to me.
Yeah.
See, the only thing that was good to me was the older stuff, and then now to me it just seems like when the drill music started in Chicago, I love Chief and G Herbo first, right? I like
her. He on there.
Her voice be throwing me off. He be off beat too.
Her raw though.
Her cool.
I like beginning her for me.
Beginning her was even worse with being off beat.
But he was coming hard. He was coming hella hard in the beginning.
I got you. All right. Top 5 bigs of all time. Your top 5 bigs of all time.
I'm gonna go. One, I'm gonna go Shaq one.
Yeah, they can't go outside way for that.
Most dominant. I'm gonna go Kareem two.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you a bucket every time.
Most points ever. Still got the most unstoppable shot ever.
Hakeem 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hakeem 3.
Hold on that block. Cold footwork.
Oh, and I'm gonna go Tim Duncan 4.
Mr. Fundamental. The big fundamental.
Big fundamental where I got rings. Like,
I'm gonna see these. So I'm gonna catch this last one.
I'm gonna go KG 5. I feel like I left somebody out.
I love KG. KG,
I mean,
dog.
you got the OGs, Will and Bill. That's
yeah.
That's always tough.
I don't know, bro. I
ain't play nobody, man. There wasn't no other 7-footers in that damn league.
Only reason I say is because Will and Bill, they
pioneers.
Pioneers.
Yeah, pioneers.
But you ain't gonna put pioneers in there. People don't be talking about Jim Brown.
Come on, man.
KG, that's a nice 5 though. That 5 can play any era. Yeah.
All right. I got 2 more quick hitters for you before we let you go. All-time starting 5. Your personal all-time starting 5.
It could be positionless too.
That's how y'all coming.
And all the hoopers, we did it.
We do that. Don't you feel me? We do this for football players too. We do that. We make the football players build out lists too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. My 5. I'm gonna go. Damn, bro. I don't know who I want at the point. I want to throw somebody else at the point, but I ain't even. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna go. Mike at the 2. Brian. I'm gonna go Mike at the 2. Brian at the 3.
Okay.
KG at the 4. It's the same story. Shaq at the 5.
Okay. Who y'all want?
At the point, I don't want to leave Magic out, but I need a shooter, bro. I think I might go Steph, bro.
I think that's the coldest lineup we heard. I'm not gonna lie.
I might go Steph.
Before I gotta go back and look at everybody.
Steph don't need the ball. Steph don't need the ball.
Don't need the ball, and Brian need the ball in his hand. Like I was gonna go Magic, but it's too many bigs, bro. Ain't no shooting. You got to space the floor.
Yeah.
And KG and Shaq, I mean,
dominant.
Those two, I mean, dogs.
It's hard down there. It's hard.
That's nasty.
Hey, about shit talking too with MJ, KG, and Shaq. Hey, Steph and Brian gonna be the only ones that's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one gonna hurt a few hearts, man, because it might get a little personal. But we need your top 5 hoopers you've seen from Oakland, from the town. So you might leave somebody out, man, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
We been playing with some talented cats for sure.
Mm-hmm. Top 5 hoopers from the town. I'm gonna go with Jabari Brown.
Okay.
That was one of my first high school games. Watched him play, bro. He banged on somebody, hit his head on the backboard. Man, had to lead a game. So I'm like, I never forget that.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna go Barry. I'm gonna go. Did I have to watch them play though?
Not watch them play, like, you know, in your top 5, your personal top 5.
Okay, Dame, Barry.
2 all high cats, back to back. All right.
J Kid.
There you go.
J Kid, gotta have J Kid. GP.
Bill Russell.
Bill. OG
Bill.
Okay.
I already missed him on the first list.
Yeah. Okay. That ain't bad. You got anything else for him, man? If I ask him our main question, like to ask everybody.
No, my last question for you, Ivan, is what are your goals going into this next phase of basketball?
Next phase of basketball, I don't really know, bro. I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about it. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep playing, if I want to go sit back and train these kids and do my mental work that I feel like I'm starting to master. Yep. So it's 2 different ways I can go with it right now. So I'm just trying to really sit down and be still, bro, and really think about it, how I want to go about it, because I know I got a long career ahead of me if I choose that, but I also I got a lot of other gifts that I want to share, so I'm just trying to figure that out for real. That's where I'm going.
Got options. That's all you need.
Yeah, I was blessed enough to realize my dream. So, like I said, trying to figure out what I want to do with it.
Let's say my guy, I'm speaking it into existence. He get picked up next season, whatever. What do you want to work on as far as within your game? What do you think you need to work on?
I feel like I need to work on just getting my explosion back in the paint. Like off vert, I feel like off pick and roll, I can still one bounce I'm taking off, but I want to get my stuff when I get the rebound, I'm just raising up, punching it. I want to get my pick and pop threes down. Just be a spacer, bro, because when I space the floor, everything opened up for me and the team. Like I can catch, pump fake, get to the rim, and I've always been a good passer. So I just make people better and then be on a winning team. be on a winning team. You know, it feel good to win, but I got to make sure that I'm the type of player who fit in that on that type of team and make a big difference when I step out there. So I think that all come with maturity, really realizing your role and just being a star in your role with it. So that's my goals for real.
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Before we let you out of here, all right, we got to ask you just one question. We ask all our guests, no matter who you are, just remember before you answer, whatever your answer is, you got to help us with your answer, okay?
All right.
You got to help us out. All right, so who should we have on the pod next? And if you know the person, you got to help us with the lab. You got to give us the lab.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking for what, Hooper?
Anything, man. We branched out far beyond football. We just had a tech guy on last night.
Tech CEO from
real estate a couple weeks ago. We trying to branch out, man. We trying to get this type of just the information our people need to hear. We trying to get it out there. You feel me? So yeah. Anything. Social media. We had Tunde on. No, you know Tunde. We had Tunde. Tunde dropped some jewels on here for us a couple months back.
We had Jamil DJ on.
Yeah, we had DJ Mill on. So we just spacing it out, man. You know, trying to spread the love a little bit, shine the light on everything in the Bay.
Man, bro, that's tough. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm good with the lives, for sure. If I find somebody, I'll definitely go on with it. I can't think of nobody though.
All right, it's all good, yeah, because we already had Lou. I don't know what you say, Lou. We already had Lou on.
Yeah. He's probably Mike on there?
I haven't had Coach Mike on. I talked to Coach Mike. Last night he talked to Coach Mike. He called me probably last year, at the end of last year.
I talk to him a minute. He talk to my dad all the time though.
Okay. Yeah, we might have to get Coach Mike on here, man, so he can tell his hood story about his hood, baby.
He should all get on here though. Do something like that. That'll be clean.
Yeah. We have to get him on here, man. Okay. All right, hey, I appreciate you, family, man. I know you're a busy man. I appreciate you taking time out your day to knock this out for me, man. Mm-hmm. And just stay safe, brother. Stay safe, man.
I
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, we wish you the best with your with the basketball, the tech endeavors, man.
I appreciate that, man. For real.
Sorry.
All right, bro. I appreciate y'all having me on, bro. Y'all have a good one.
You too. I'm gonna holler at you, baby. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's all love.
We play for keeps, Cuddy. You ain't heard about the Huddle fire with no with D-Lane. We tryna get it off the muscle. Walters caught the pick and ran it back without a tussle. Blow the whistle, coach is trying to get back to the huddle.